you are welcome to stay here. We men are moving to California. Why do men cook in the islands? Because cooking is considered masculine work. A lot of things to do in the islands. Heavy lifting, the rocks are collected from the riverbanks, firewoods are collected from the forest, hunting for wild animals, and then fishing. All part of cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why the men do all the cooking. There's a saying in the islands, Ole ala ile pule ole tautua. The path to leadership is through service. We as chiefs have to do all these things before we are decided or be elected by the family to become chiefs. So this is the very first point on our principle of learning how to serve our family members. Why? Because the men will prepare all the ground oven, and then they heat up the rocks with some firewood, and then they level the rocks out, put the food right on top. There's two types of cooking method that we use in the islands. We have called imu. Everybody say imu. Imu. That's when we natives dig a big hole, put the rocks inside, put some firewood, and then fire them up. And then when the rocks are really hot, then we move all the firewood, we put the food inside, and then we cover it with some leaves, and then we bury it with dirt. That method will take approximately about anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. It's very long. The method that we use today is called umu. Everybody say umu. Umu. This method we cook right above the ground. We just heat up the rocks, level the rocks to a level ground, put the food right on top of the hot rocks, use the long pole to move the charcoal on the bottom so they will sustain the heat of those rocks. This pole right here is called a sasai. Right here, this is the pole that they use. And then they also use this, the iofi, made from the meat rib of the coconut. This is to move the hot rocks around. This is what all the men have to prepare. What kind of food we cook in this thing here? Our staple food, our taros, tapiokas, banana, sweet potatoes, and yam. Now for meat, we have a lot of wild canes up in the forest. We hunt them, and then we bring them here, and then we prepare them. But due to the fact that we are surrounded by water, fish is our main diet. We eat everything that swims in the ocean, like ulua, papio, leke, mallet, manini, tourists, or whatever. We just bring them here and prepare them. You are checking me out, huh? That's okay. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, once we bring all that meat here, and then we clean them, and then we use these leaves, these are banana leaves, to wrap them. And then we also use some of the coconut leaves to wrap them, and then we put it right on top of the hot coal. We have 2 meals a day, one before breakfast and between lunch, breakfast and lunch, and one between lunch and dinner. That will carry us through the day, all right? That's how we cook. Everybody say, umu. Umu. All right, do you want to see what's inside? Yeah. We'd like to call upon our chef. Please give it up, a round of applause for our head chef. Lilo and Stitch. All right. These guys work very hard. The rain or shine, they just come and prepare this for all of us. Now you must see some of the leaves that we use. You also see some of the burlap bags. We natives found out by experience that we use burlap bags will save us another tree. And then, of course, whenever we have extra leaves, we always use them to cultivate our plants like taros, tapiokas, bananas, sweet potatoes, and yam. We put all these underneath to give them a little mulch or keep those plants nice and moist. But most of these leaves, we always reuse them. Most of these leaves are banana leaves. You see the banana leaves right directly behind you. Now folks, this is your luau. If you have any questions, feel free to yell it out and the chief will be more than happy to answer it for you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you come to the island, this is the ideal place to go and look for a husband in the kitchen. These guys are single, ready to mingle. They're gonna lift up the pig so you can take pictures. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Let's give them a round of applause. That was all right. For the ladies, I know the ladies always said, my side. Okay, ladies. We even have a